Hey, how we doing? Donald Miller. So we're doing a rewire, and we're in Marion Station, and we're day 3 in, okay, and we're averaging like 14-hour days, between 14 to 15-hour days, and I hear guys say they don't want to work 10-hour days. They don't want to work 12-hour days. In electrical, a lot of times guys will say they don't want to because they can't, and they don't want to admit it. Okay, and that's the sad truth, because it's not easy working a 12-hour day. It's actually, it's rough, and you start putting a couple 12-hour days together, and if you don't know how to do it, you burn out, and you burn out bad. So it's Sunday. We started this Thursday night, and I'm getting on the job at 6 a.m. and I'm working till around 8. All right, so there's a 14-hour day right there. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys about what you can do to help get through a day. Don't talk about how you don't want to work more hours, okay? Because more hours means more money, means more experience, means more hours on the job. And when you can do a 14-hour day, a 15-hour day, you really start learning a lot about yourself. Start learning about where your triggers are when you snap at people, when you get into arguments, okay? Start learning about your weaknesses. Okay, so stop talking about I don't want to work more than 8 hours. It's because you can't. All right, so the guys that do want to, and you want to learn how to put in some real hours, you want to learn how to make some real money. So here we go. Number one thing, drink water. So simple. It is one of the simplest things to do, and it's not a lot of water. 12 ounces of water every couple hours. Just make sure, even if you don't want to drink it, drink it, okay? My lunch is a salad. I do small meals, okay? So 10 a.m. rolls around and I'll have fruit, okay? 12 o'clock rolls around and I'm gonna have my salad. It might have a little chicken in it, okay? 2 o'clock rolls around, I have a little piece of a pretzel, okay? 5 o'clock rolls around, I eat small increments throughout the day. But the number one thing is water, okay? Without water, you get tired, you cramp up. And when you cramp up, you're done, all right? Number 2, footwear. Your footwear will prevent you from working more than 8 hours in a heartbeat. Foot fatigue turns into leg fatigue, turns into hip fatigue, turns into back pain, all right? If you're gonna start putting in these hours, okay, you've gotta have proper footwear, all right? 2, that's number 2. Number 3, tool belt. You don't want to be bending over all day long picking up your tools. If you start wearing a tool belt, your tools are on your hip, okay? If your tools are in your hip, you can put those hours in, okay? So it's a lot of times these guys that don't want to work more than 8 hours, they don't know how to. They're too geared just to they're exhausted, an 8-hour day. Come on. I can put a 16 in 3 days in a row, and I'm only getting 6 hours of sleep. I'm not getting any more sleep. I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock, so I'm waking up at 3, okay? So I'm getting 5, and I'm doing this, all right? So there's ways to do it, all right? Just, you gotta question whether you want to or whether you can, all right? The guys that can, diet. And when I talk about diet, and say you do, you do this and you learn how to do it. You don't have to do it every week. Like, we only do it during contractual deadlines. When we have a rewire and our rewire is due within 5 days, okay, 6 days, and we have a house to rewire, we're not doing 8-hour days. We're putting hours in, okay? And when you see, I don't want to just say a paycheck, but when you see the rewards from learning how to put in some like quality time. Beneficial. And I hear like, oh yeah, your efficiency level decreases after so many hours. You know what? That's bull. Yeah, it decreases if you don't take care of yourself. But if you take care of yourself, you can work 2 days worth of work in 16 hours. You won't slow down. You just got to keep with the pace. You have to stay hydrated. You have to eat right. Don't be like having cheesesteaks. Don't be eating like massive amounts of pizza. That's all. Thanks for watching. I got to get back inside. All right, take care. Bye.